from elementary class, to do the honor, I would like to request Varina. And from elementary, the first position goes to Han Bin.
See if I can do this.
And from Monica's pre-intermediate, and I will request Monica to do the honor. The first position goes to Viraj Sorvi. Viraj Sorvi. Thank you, Kunal. Bodhi Vichwe. Thank you, Kunal. From computer class. And to do the honor, I would like to call Jim Kusa. Second position goes to Kusa Rangje. Kusa Rangje from computer class. Kusa Rangje. And now I request our outgoing teachers to share us their experience and few parting words. Let's start from Margaret.
In which case, Samson has just turned up.
From Margaret's intermediate, the second position holders here, Kente Sangde.
And so's the first. So's the first.
Okay.
Normally they're very early.
Both of them are here, and the first position is Yong Ki Ging. Yong Ki Ging. First position in computer class. And second position, Yedu Samdera. Thank you, Margaret.
Normally my students are very early. But today they decided to be late. And this is a surprise to make a speech, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy to be able to talk to all of you today and talk to my colleagues and to the director and to Rinzen and to all the students in the other classes and particularly to the students in my intermediate class. I'm a retired teacher. I was a teacher in Australia for many years and I came here 3 years ago and I taught at Tibet Charity last year and I've taught again at Tibet Charity this year, and the reason I keep coming back is because the students at Tibet Charity are really excellent students. You are really very, very, very good students. You are very hardworking, you are very enthusiastic, you are very motivated, and I've taught many, many students in my life, and I can say that the students that I teach at Tibet Charity are among the best students that I have taught. So I'd like to congratulate all my students and all the other students for the very hard work that you do and for continuing to persist with your studies and for being so hopeful and so hardworking and so ambitious. And I'm sure that whatever you do in the future, if you can take the same attitude and the same approach to any further studies that you do or any jobs that you do in the future or any work that you do or with your family or with your community, that you will be successful in everything that you do because your approach and your attitude is really very positive, and for me, very inspiring. So my students inspire me. So thank you very much for being excellent students and for this experience. Thank you.
Marina.
All right. First of all, I'm a bit taller than anyone. No Tibetan standards, yeah, European standards. Well, for me, 2 years ago, in 2011, I was in Tibet and I met an English lady, and she told me about this place, and this is the reason why I'm here. I wanted to stay for 6 weeks or 2 months, and now it's been 9 months, so I really enjoyed it here. I want to thank Tibet Charity for having me for almost 2 terms. I want to thank my colleagues for being good friends, good colleagues, and supporting me. And most of all, I want to thank thank my students. They've been fantastic students, so inspirational, and every morning I couldn't wait to get up and see my students. So thank you.
Monica.
Another tall teacher. My name is Monica. I'm from Canada originally, and I've been teaching since 1996. I started out in China, and then back and forth from China to Canada for a few years. Then I went to Korea. Then I went to the Middle East for 7 years in Oman. And I want to agree with my colleagues and say that my best students have been the ones at Tibet Charity. So give yourselves a hand. My students in the Middle East, after 1 hour of study, they start shouting, "Finish time." The students here, after an hour, I can't get them to take a break because they're so involved with what they're doing. So I just want to say, keep up the good work. If you didn't get a really high mark, just keep working and you will. And I really appreciate you, and I appreciate the love that has come from you this week. I really do. And I appreciate my colleagues and everybody here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. To finish the program, I now call on our director, Mrs. Nkundubla, to offer Kathak to our departing and our new volunteers as a sign of gratitude and to say a few words. Margaret La, who has volunteered here for the 2nd time, she made a deep impression on the students and been a guiding light to the other teachers. Marina La, who has been here with us since Monica La, who joined us in March, and her gentle spirit and consideration to her colleagues and students will be missed. Monica. Kandela, who came here in 2008, we thank him for his long-standing and continuing service and his dedication to his students and volunteers. Last but not the least, Neela, who we first met in 2008 when we popped in to use our After that, he started to help us in developing Tibet Charity's education section, and who is now making films to publicize the work of Tibet Charity. And of course, a very good friend of mine.